Mario all the way through.
Dory tells me that he really likes to use Pac-Man mainly just to show off. Other than that, against like a Diddy Kong or something. But so I'm guessing we're gonna see the Bayonetta, especially against someone like SilentMage, who's well known as a pretty good player here at least.
I'd agree. I think SilentMage is definitely, and I played this man a lot, especially this week. But he's getting there. He's getting a lot better. I think he has tournament nerves, which makes him not execute as well. But that's just a challenge. So we'll see what happens. Game 1 on Smashville. You know, I don't know how well SilentMage knows this matchup, and I don't know these players' history if they've ever fought. So, but you'll see some cute combos from SilentMage. Promise you.
Good use on using the Witch Twist to get out of that combo. Still SilentMage using an up B to still get a little bit more out.
You'll be amazed how many moves he throws out before he like lands or anything. He's always like throwing out moves. He's really good with Mario's momentum. But I think this is a tough matchup for Mario, especially just because you have to kind of get in on her, and that's what she wants.
And she's also she's got the frame 1 air dodge and Witch Twist, so she can get out of combos a lot. If you overcommit, she can just Witch time you and kill you.
That's Bayo, kid.
We all know Bayo. Not a fun time.
Ooh.
I see Dory trying to camp on that platform, like since he is at a deficit, he can't really do that. Because SilentMage can sit there and wait the entire time.
His movement's looking crisp right now. Dorigawd scared. He knows all he needs is up smash. He's like, bring that here.
Going for it. Yeah!
Doing some good stuff here, just kind of keeping him out. And then he's probably looking for Dory to overcommit to something and up smash it for it. He's sitting at a healthy 50%. Oh, up smash. Very nice. Interesting witch time there. I don't think it was that good just because he was kind of in the air like a little bit too much for an up smash to even hit him. So I don't know if he was expecting an up air, but yeah, maybe. Oh, he got beat. That's not good. But 77-0, decent lead right now for SilentMage. Let's see how much percent he can rack up.
Good on Dory. When he goes for something but he doesn't catch SilentMage in it, he's using the side beat down to get away from him, kind of reestablish neutral. Instead of going in and getting punished. Basically.
Yeah, and that platform saving him there. He's still struggling to kind of get in on SilentMage.
SilentMage I don't know if he's DIing or just is not in the right spot to get hit by his combo, but he just hasn't gotten hit by any of these Bayo combos.
Reed. He's getting him. Passed him up a percent now.
Not overcommitting. Going for the spike.
He does that, and he'll go fair to. I don't think he understands the landing lag though. He should have punished him there, but he'll do down throw fair and then down smash if you air dodge. And it's like, yeah, it's pretty cool. Alright, look at that out smash. Not even at 100% yet. Just hanging out. Bayo is struggling here. I want to see Dory kind of looking for some back airs, at least some shield pressure. He's just kind of hanging back.
Maybe some down tilts to get him popped in the air at least.
I just like to see like space back air. If he gets up, but
let's go off that. Ooh, that's a good space backer right there. Going for a little bit, not right there.
SilentMage running for his life. Ooh, I like that read. That's death though. 127. All I need is a witch time, and all I need is up smash. So let's see what Dory can do. I've seen Dory have some pretty dang good comebacks with Bayonetta, especially. Like he's got a mountain to climb.
SilentMage is using flood and neutral a lot, and it's actually like really good. Just kind of keeping Bayonetta and Dory away, not letting him get anything started, just spacing out, controlling the pace.
I like how he's getting out of these combos too. And that'll do it.
Game 1 going to SilentMage. Dory really could not get anything started and couldn't get in, so he's got to find a way to not. I don't know. He's gonna have to see if he can bait SilentMage into approaching him right now, because like so far it's been a lot of Dory approaching SilentMage, and
I think it's been a mixture actually. I think SilentMage has kind of been chasing down, especially at kill percent. It's just Dory's not like in SilentMage's seat. I would not be scared. Like there's nothing to be scared of right now from the Bayo. He's just kind of hanging back and gets his combos when they happen, but by the time that happens, he's already at 50%. So
I guess I want to see Dory have a little bit more punishes on the approaches that SilentMage is doing on Dory. Really good combo. Ooh, using the up B to get right out of that combo.
those platforms at Town City are gonna help him do it.
He's got plenty of space to get out of combos and just get away.
Dory's pressuring a lot better now, but just kind of gives us stage control for free there. Mage is gonna save me.
Another good use of the flood, just stabs him.
Ooh, we got him with it!
Oh my god!
Super smart by SilentMage there. He had been up being out of combos, but he reversed it there and gets a very early kill. Some really good stuff.
Oh, and is that?
Depends. Yeah, that's
Ooh,
it.
that's it, yeah. Wow.
Nice. But taking that blast on percent, SilentMage in the lead. No, but that's a lot better from Dory. Let's see if he can get some combos going.
Good stage pick on Dory's part. Definitely easier to get those kills like that. And against SilentMage, who's playing as crisp as he is right now and using really good movement, you need to be able to optimize every single opening you get on him. And with Bayonetta, you can do that into a kill.
Trying to throw out hitboxes here. Not a lot landing from either player.
SilentMage is staying on the ground with his approaches usually, so I don't think the fair is going to be too useful since it's kind of just a little bit higher.
Alright, let's see what we can get off this. So there, go for it.
So good, 36%. SilentMage running straight off that platform does not want to get caught up there.
They both seem to understand the other person's character pretty well, which is interesting. Oh, I thought he was going to fair him. But, what's it called? They're both getting out of combos really well. I mean, two common characters, but... Oh, could this...
Ooh.
No,
I guess that.
I don't want to see SilentMage challenge him. Oh, dude, I see that, though. I don't want to see SilentMage challenge him in the air as much. It's just wait kind of for him to get grounded because of the landing lag. So, like, if he's jumping and stuff, that you... Nice up smash. One more might do it. Oh, but that's not safe on Shield. Neck and neck. I would say Mario definitely has the kill power here. That's it.
There we go.
Oh, no, it's not.
Oh, good. Yeah. Oh, there it is.
Alright, that'll do it. Alright, guys, I'm gonna hop off commentary, but that was a really good match. Very nice job by SilentMage, but Dorigawd definitely pretty well, just unable to close it out. Peace.
Alright, so good to SilentMage. My thing to Dory would be... I don't know. SilentMage got out of a lot of combos. I don't know if that was just SilentMage's ability to get out, or if that was Dory maybe dropping it a little bit. But I want to see him use more, or get more out of the combos when he gets them started. Because especially against SilentMage, there he just could not get a lot. All right. Well, see you guys. Yeah. Come on in.
Cool. It's a snowball. Hey, wait.
I'll get that one. What is up, everyone? I am here with JLT53. This is Casual J. Getting you another exciting match here for Glory 5. We just saw a Bayo and a Mario. That was a little cute conversion by Dorigawd actually after the first stock.
Yeah, to make the comeback. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's it called? The participation rounds out here looking real.
Yeah, no, like each match, like I was looking in the bracket with 15, it's like the 64-man bracket. There's really no like quote unquote easy win, and after like round 1, then round 2 gets like, okay, these are the like, hard
Buckle
players.
down, yeah, buckle down
like,
a little bit.
Exactly, and like we have a lot of the big players from Colorado here. We have obviously the Utah players here, and some Vegas players here, and
We got one Florida.
Floridian.
Yeah.
Central Cal, or is it
Florida.
Central Florida? We don't know.
I think it's from Northern, because he
Okay.
plays where Rio's at, so that's
Ah,
Northern.
okay.
Northern Florida. But no, that's it's relatively exciting. I see that not every person that's going to Fisticuffs came here, which is catch-22. I say it's good because I feel like a lot of our bigger tournaments are drawn away from when FGF happens, and then the next day is a big tournament.
Exactly.
People feel like they got their experience already.
But we're all fiends here.
Yeah, we all obviously have addiction problems.
Yeah, speaking of fiends, we do have a fiend here. And he is go up against, it looks like, Pink Menace.
A fiend versus Pink Menace.
In terms of swag, I would say Spinach is now today. Pink Menace, it's a pretty good looking jacket right there.
Yes, very much so.
I'm not a big fan of all black though. That makes no sense, especially in snowing. Like the snow's gonna see. You're gonna see it.
Well, I mean, what's it called? I feel like it's good just because black is the worst in heat and it's cold. So there's always that small, very small, not very significant balance.
SilentMage or JLT53 right here in the building with my commentating. So at Theme Pink Menace, Samus Corrin. Optimally, we know what Corrin probably has the advantage, but what does Pink Menace have that counteract this?
Charge shot is something that he's going to use in the neutral in order to bait some type of aggression. And Pink Menace actually doesn't have too many aggressive tools, so if he can continuously condition the thing to make him feel like he's going to play a slow, patient game, and then find a way to push the gas for just a little bit, he can get him in the air. Well, the only problem is with Corrin, you can, as soon as you get an opponent in the air, it's extremely easy to juggle them. So I'm seeing a tough future for Pink Menace in terms of being in the air. And I feel like his #1 goal is to just not combat too much in the air, not get put into a disadvantaged state too many times. Right now, he is starting with his back to the rope.
Exactly, right in the air as well. So just as JLT53 was saying here, and there's the up airs, and just like that, comeback here. 40 to 31%, now even game here on Smashville.
Absolutely.
So,
all right, good fall off on his part. Not trying to contest anything. I did not know that Zerg destroyed that. Oh, that's so sad.
That's always the scariest thing about mid-tier, low-tier mains. There's a lot of things that we like. The common casual, the casual gym is what we'll say for this purpose. Don't know what they do, and it's very intimidating to play these characters sometimes.
Only in the hands of someone who's really good with them. Because if you're playing someone and they obviously have bad habits, then it's kind of whatever. But if you're playing someone and their movement's looking kind of crisp, you kind of get a little nervous because you're like, they know something about this character that I definitely don't know. Just like how Pink Menace knows a lot about controlling this neutral and Athene not having an answer for it at the moment.
Exactly. Pink Menace does have the stage control, just loses it to Athene right now after the Dragon Lunge.
Oh,
catches
nice.
him? No, nothing that comes right out of that. Ooh, that was a good idea though.
He was definitely waiting on that. I thought he was going to try to go for something immediate, and he kind of had us both bamboozled, waiting for a little bit of an opportunity to attack, losing his stage control for just a little bit, but now he is back in charge, but we still have Pink Menace in the lead.
And that's a long hitbox from the Nair for Athene here. Just maintains neutral right there. 115.94. Ooh, rolls right into it, gets a grab. Off stage. See what Athene does. Oof.
Oh, trying to go for a side beat. Thinking he was going to do a standard get up or some type of jump attack. Which is actually wise on Athene's part. Good to pay attention to the habit of Samus's. But Pink Menace, nice little fake out there with the air dodge to Nair.
That hits so far, too. That was across the stage.
Ooh, and that up air just barely missing its mark. I feel like if you would have got him, that would have been a kill.
Oh, my
No.
Oh, no.
The cons of having a really not so grand projectile.
Alright, there's it.
Nice little cancel on his part. Getting back into the center of the stage is going to be a little difficult because this is Corrin. Corrin is really good at protecting the air.
What do you think Athene's what's gonna be his kill move of choice?
More than likely a side B or forward smash. If he can get him in the air for whatever reason, then he's going to go for an up air.
There's dash attack from Pink Menace there. I've always appreciated Pink Menace's edge traps too. It's very tough to get through. Ooh.
Yeah, he always considers a lot of options. I feel like he's always protecting 3 different things at once.
Oh, neutral
nice.
V. Yeah.
Beautiful on his part. The kill move I did not expect.
Exactly.
I actually wasn't expecting that B reverse.
63.8% here. Corrin does have the kill power to come back here. Especially with her hit, she hits like a truck a lot. Especially for neutral and her combo game in the air. That's dangerous stuff for Pink Menace right there.
Oh yeah, it's a habit he has. I don't know why he does that so much. Maybe he just feels safe because if it hits, he does do a lot of damage and has a possibility of killing. Either way, he is using his whip and telling that mule to stay back. The mule's not listening. He's pulling out the arm cannon, 88% to 28, trying to keep him in the air. Athene finally showing them he's no normal mule. This mule is to be respected, but he's going to get hit by the up B, put back into the mule spot. Really good job on Pink Menace to not lose control of the stage.
Exactly. 101, 50% here. Athene does have rage here. He's controlling the air. I think it'll be very important for Athene right now. Is just get Samus in the air, get some damage in there. There it is. Long hit in neutral air.
I agree, and I actually think the little neutral B is a bad idea, just because Pink Menace obviously has seen through it, and he's just waiting for his moment to do it. As he's recovering from the side, he's going to get that. Oh, man, the look on Athene's face.
That's what we call a West Coast DI, and that there is no DI in that one, right?
He's like,
I don't know, man.
I'm heavy enough.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't need to add on. I don't need to show off. I'm already going to survive. And then you don't survive.
And when I'm shocked about Athene, because Pink Menace did that 3 times, I would say. He charge shot when he's trying to land, he just charge shot him, and twice Athene got punished for it and got hit. Game 2, though, what battlefield it is. Corrin, Banes do love platforms as well. Oh, he switched to Lucina.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's probably going to use Lucina more for the sake of combos and trying to get earlier kills on the ledge. But I feel like, okay, so the only reason why I feel like that's not necessarily the greatest idea is it's just, does that mean that he's getting past the fact that charge shot is the bane of his existence? Because he just needs to get past charge shot within those ledge situations. I feel like Corrin was actually doing pretty well. He just needed a different option that wasn't that bite every single time.
But I think you would know this too, but Pink Menace actually likes the stage a lot. Oh! That's a highlight reel. Clip that, bad boys.
He's been trying to do that like all last week too, so I'm surprised he finally got it. Definitely shout outs to Pink Menace. He's trying to find a way to land. Athene showing him his gratitude, air quotes, about how whatever just happened was not supposed to happen. Putting on that damage, but Pink Menace trying to fight back, trying to get out of this cornered situation. But Athene is doing a really good job at just making him move from side to side.
Yeah, what Athene's doing really now is making the stage feel really small for Pink Menace. He couldn't really land. Oh, Aaron counter. Good idea, but just getting punched for here.
Well, here's the counter small stage where Samus lets you know how small the stage is. It's just like it's karma, I guess. Oh, goodness.
Oh, that's beautiful.
Was
Sour
good.
Spot. What was that?
Nair.
Nair? Yeah, it's a forward smash. Beautiful stuff. That's someone who plays with Lucina a lot. As if like it's a waifu or something like that.
Absolutely.
A waifu. That's how you say it.
I call her. All right, I won't say that on stream. But 115 to 11, struggling on Athene's part. He can pull this back, but more than likely it's just going to be a tough situation.
That's a meaty back air by Samus, and a lot of people don't respect enough. Colorado's slowly respecting it though.
Getting used to seeing Pink Menace around.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
my goodness, this is not melee.
Oh, okay.
And that's the up tilt, and that's it. 2-0, Pink Menace. That's not supposed to happen. In terms of optimal meta, Samus not supposed to be near that. But Pink Menace showing when the eye of the beholder, the champion, the heart of a champion always preserves on.
Yeah, I feel like he did a really good job of paying attention to habits, which is what Athene was falling into. There's just a lot of habits of how to protect X, Y, Z, ABC. And like I said, I don't think switching to Lucina was going to be an option that was going to make that any better.
Yeah. And I feel like Athene was a little too telepathic as well. I think because with Samus, you have to kind of predict, you kind of have to read your opponent consistently to consistently win neutral.
Yeah.
And I think Athene just kind of failed in that one. It's like you kind of knew what he was going for, what he wanted. And that could be matchup knowledge, that could be player knowledge. Like I play Athene so many times, I know what he wants to do.
Yeah.
And there it is.
I mean, it can definitely be a heavy mixture of both. Maybe he's got to take some notes and walk away with this with a different mindset. I know they played loser semis. It was a lot closer when they played loser semis. It was 3-2. Pink Menace did take it. But, I mean, maybe that's where the knowledge is coming from. Just carrying on from last week, not forgetting anything that happened. And
it could be the long-term conditioning, too. Like,
that's
you know,
true.
Athene keeps losing these games until, like, you know what? Fisticuffs.
Yeah, I know, right?